Is it being recognized on the stream? I cannot tell. Yes, it is. Good. It doesn't even matter if I move around the window. Good. So I mean, I can move it around here, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Also have music ready. My gosh, please. My computer is not very happy with me doing all that. Well, that's what you have to deal with. It'll be fine. I do have some musics for when we get to the game, because Zoo Tycoon does not supply you with any particular music aside from the title screen track, which is like an amazing track. I do have this zoo that I made last time on stream, but I'm thinking maybe. Ah, jeez. Ah, thank you for the follow. I'm thinking we might do some of the campaigns today. I don't know how long they will take, some of them. I know they're way better about the time thing in this game than in the first one, because in the first one a lot of the campaigns ended up just being get the thing and then wait for like hours in-game, because you can't speed up the time at all. Like, you can't speed up time in this either, but most of the tasks are not time-based. Which is fine. What if we do all of the tutorials? We speedrun the tutorials first. Because I think it's fun. Also, I showed this Easter egg last time, but I think it's fun. Ah, jeez, that's a little loud on my end. Why not? We can go through. Let's do the thing where we do all of the things. Because we can do all of the things. We can 100% the campaigns. I feel confident in my skills these days. Suddenly, it became very quiet. Is it because it managed to load? No. It was not because it managed to load. It was quiet for no reason. But hope y'all enjoyed the stream today. It's going to be a chill one. That's why I slapped on the blanket on the little thing. On my little avatar friend, pot dog, buddy pal. I could translate these. Welcome to the... oh gosh. The self-study courses. Basically the tutorial of Zoo Tycoon 2. In these following tutorials, you'll learn the basics of how you move the camera. Then you get to know how to build and find all the information about your zoo. Basically what that says. It's just like, look at all these things. It's like, this is how you move the camera. You can zoom in and out. You can also spin. And you can go into visitor, like... it's like visitor mode. Even though I'm pretty sure it's just first person mode. And you can do the things that your staff can do in this mode. And you can take pictures as well. Then you can go back up. There's the map, which never ever had any use of the map aside from just seeing how big some of the enclosures are. Oh, F1. You can open the Zoopedia, that's where all the information is, and also, that was the first tutorial. Holy shit, it's fast. But it's literally just a tutorial. Though if you want to 100% all the campaigns and stuff, you need to do these. Did you know? Alright, music time. Let me check the audio levels. Right, just lower the teensiest bit. And that should be fine. There we go. I will have to check later how the audio is doing, but I think it should be fine. On my end, it is pretty balanced, so now we learn how to build things. This is how you get rid of things. It's called recycling. Let's get rid of this tree. Then there's redo. You can only redo one thing, so it kind of sucks. But it's what it is. They're like, you can make a square with the fence. Then you need to place down a gate so that your zookeepers can go in and out of the exhibit. They want me to place it somewhere nearby. I'll place it right there. That seems like a good spot. Here's paths. Oh. It wants me to extend this path. Then we have buildings. There's a lot of buildings. These are, food and drink. Yeah! I'm the best at, this. You can set your prizes, and you can move them around. Here's animals, which... Don't know why this is included in the buildings tutorial, but sure, an elephant is a building. Then there's houses. They're gonna teach you about the research, where you research certain items, and then you can buy them afterwards. Once you research them, see? Then there's landscaping, which is where you can change biomes and stuff. Which we're changing this grass biome to a savanna biome for this elephant so that it's appropriate. Then there's a pause button where you can pause the game if you want to, you know, do stuff and don't worry about time flowing. Then there's staff. We have access to a lot of different types of staff, including our very important zookeepers and these guys. Lecturers? I don't know what you would call them. They talk about animals at podiums. Please slap one down right there. Yay, I did it! Let's do the last one. As in the last tutorial of the base game. Isn't it exciting? It is so exciting. As we're just waiting on these loading screens. Hello? Okay, it is loading. Oh gosh, there's water sounds. Why is there water sounds? Ah! Stop it. What was that about? Collect information is the name of this tutorial. I'm gonna choose an animal. It's a dromedary. Now you can look at the information about the dromedary. If you click this, you'll track or you'll follow the animal around. Then there's zoom in. We've already zoomed in on the animal, so I don't know if what the game wants. Okay. Then it's like, look at all these different things. It's different needs and moods, and yes. When it's completely empty, that's good. It has a little bit of green. It's like, it's fine. If it's yellow, then it's starting to get a little bit bad. If it's red, then it is critical, if you will. Here's some general information about the species. Then there's the recommendations. The Zookeepers Recommendations, which shows you the different things. That are good for the animal. Now we need to choose a zookeeper. There's a choose zookeeper. Here you can see, like, which places the zookeeper is assigned to. Where you can assign in the different enclosures. Here's their thoughts. This zookeeper's thoughts are, I love my job. I'm glad. Here you can see, how much wage they get. They apparently have, $500 per month. Which, I'm just gonna say, that's not bad. Now we can look at the visitors. Who's this guy? They also have similar things. They're more like the animals than they are the staff. You can see how much money this guy has. If only he had spent $10 more. Then you can see his favorite animals. This guy doesn't have any favorite animals. And you can see their thoughts and opinions. I want to look at the animals, he says. I don't have any money. And then he used the ATM to get money. Oh yeah, you can click on your buildings to learn about stuff like how much they make, how much it costs to have a building, so forth. Here's all the things. This is the part that I don't really care much about because, like, who cares? It's just a bunch of numbers. Like, this is the least interesting part of me of the Tycoon thing, where you gotta manage your fucking finances. Also, here's things that help you gain a higher, like, rating or popularity thing. Then there's quick facts. This menu is great because you can just easily look at animal stuff and people that you don't want to go around and try to find individually while going about. It wants me to take a picture, I think. And there's a photo challenge. I need to take a picture of a dromedary. Here's some facts that they don't tell you in this tutorial. If you press shift, or if you hold in shift while you are in first person mode, you sprint. If you press Z, it brings up and down the camera. If you press X, you kind of crouch. They don't tell you anything about that. You also move faster when you don't have the camera up. You press the spacebar to interact with stuff. But the C is very good for just quickly bringing up the camera if you don't want to go into the menu for it. We did the thing. We also have a photo album. We have some pictures already in here. We did it. And that was the tutorial, basically. Now we'll see that we have completed it. It has a little check mark. Which is fun. There's also the one tutorial for the African adventures that's about the jeeps. Sure, why not? We can do that one. Oh. It seems fun. Alright, I forgot the main menu music is in the isn't a loading screen when you actually load in from, like, the main menu itself. Then it fades in when you get into the game. Look at all these little tortoises. I think everyone can agree that this particular song is a jam, though. Well, there we are. Alright. This is the African Adventure Expansion Pack. I remember looking at this and being like, wow, I can get those items? Those are items I can get? Yeah, if you play through all of the campaigns, you can actually get access to exclusive items that you unlock. Also, something happened here. I'm not surprised though. But like, this was like a little peek into some of the things you can get, like this path and some of these decorations. They want us to build a thing with jeeps. Because that's something that this game introduced, or rather the expansion pack introduced jeeps. Which is the most exciting thing. Alright, Psycho, I want you to fill in this thing. Ta-da! We have filled in the thing. Now we need to buy a jeep. I have bought a jeep. Oh, they want us to buy 5 jeeps. There, we have bought 5 jeeps for some reason. Then we can put down this so that people don't get run the fuck over. Oh yeah, you can also get to go inside of the vehicle. Where you can either be in the driver's seat, or you can be in the different passenger seats. You can also do the camera. And we can go back up and it's gonna tell us congratulations. Or we can look to see statistics. I don't know why it's telling me about achievements. I'm pretty sure they were there already. But whatever. We did it. I was... Easy peasy tutorial. Which, I mean, it's a tutorial. What do you expect? Anyways. Now here's the thing. They do tell you the difficulty of these. Oh, this is the tutorial for the Marina Mania. There's a lot here, which... Maybe not today. Because I don't think this is actually... Or... Here's... Okay, here's something that's very strange. Wait. This is like lessons instead of tutorials. Even though I'm pretty sure they just translated the same exact word and got 2 different translations from it. Fuck it, let's see how many more we can do. We're speedrunning these tutorials today. I don't know why I'm speedrunning the tutorials when I could try and speedrun the fucking campaigns themselves, but whatever. If we're gonna be playing this game more than just once, then I might as well go for the whole whammy, am I right? Just do the whole thing? Where we just complete all of the challenges, which includes the tutorials as well. Alright, here we are. This is about elevated paths. We want to look at this red panda. It wants us to close down this, so we can look at the information about the red panda, and we can get to know the conservation status of the red panda, because that's important. Let's see. Oh, it wants me to find a special fence. This is an area that's a conservation area. You're not allowed to build inside of this area at all. Or rather, you're not allowed to put down anything that isn't appropriate for animals. Like, you can't put down any buildings. Now we want to look at elevated paths. We already have some elevated paths. you can, well, the paths, as you see, are elevated, which means you can make them go up and down. Okay, it wants me to find an empty spot between the hot dog shop and, oh, right here. Place the ramp up and place it in the empty spot between I think the game is trying to make me want to build right here, but I can't build right here. Actually. Unless I do it like that, no? I don't think the game quite understands that I can't build right here. I want to move the fucking stupid buildings! Game? Wow! Oh, I think it crashed. Yeah, it crashed. Wow. The game crashed so hard because I tried to place down a ramp where I wasn't allowed to place down a ramp, and then I tried to go against the game's wishes and just, you know, my goodness, you know. Okay, let's try it again. That was very stupid. It crashed because it just didn't want to agree with its own bullshit because it was basically trying to force me into building the ramp. But I was like, no. I cannot build a ramp there. It's impossible, really. Unless I move some of the things out of the way. So, you know. I guess just gonna wait for it to load again. This is quite silly. And this music is not helping at all with making the situation seem less silly. Because this is just shenanigans. I wonder if there's any way to make the game not revert the desktop theme at all. I doubt it. Oh jeez. Stop being so loud, game. You're way too loud. Well, that sure was a thing. I wonder if this can even be completed, because I remember there being a tutorial in this game that just was not completable. I can try this one, but we gotta be quick about it. Lest the game try and force me to build ramps. Which we would prefer not to. Before we can at least, you know, make some space where we can actually build a ramp. Because this game is very finicky sometimes. Let me move the window so I can actually see the chat. Immediately, before we even do anything, I'm going to do the thing that is known as moving the fucking things around here. This is the only way we're gonna be able to fucking do this mission, is if we remove some of the items around here so that, frankly, we can actually, you know, do stuff. Let's see, maybe this will do it. I have no idea. We can't even... Okay, let's get rid of these flowers. I don't know if they're actually causing any problems, but if the game is not gonna be nice, then I'm not gonna be nice either. Let's see. Just making absolute sure that we have the best chance of actually being able to do this. Okay, there we go. We did that. Now it's gonna be like, oh, look at the cat bears, as they call them, even though they're red pandas. So, in some places, red pandas are referred to as cat bears. Because they sort of look like cat bears. It wants me to look over here. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. You want me to try and build a ramp again. Let's see if we can actually build this ramp this time. No. No? It's just gonna bring up the ramp if I don't. But I might just have to get rid of these two things. Or have our fellow janitor get rid of stuff. Oh, hey, there we go. We did it. That was absolutely pointless. Yeah, I totally connected them. Yep, I connected the paths. Right? For sure. This is totally connected. I must be to select the... What do you want me to select, game? I can't. It wants me to select these, but I can't. Is there any way for me to do it? I don't want to do. Game, I can't. I can't scroll. Okay, that was an accident. Okay, so that's just a bit... I don't think we're gonna be able to do that one because of the fact that, you know... Just a little bit stuck. Wait, this is just the same fucking tutorial as this one. It's stupid. Maybe we'll leave the tutorials for another day. The rest of them, at least. Because I want to do some actual campaigns. So let's do these. This one is called New Animals. And basically, you get to take over this small park, this small zoo. But you really need to show that you understand how biomes and animals work. You get to take care of it for a month. And if you can make sure that the animals feel happy, then you proved yourself as a good enough zookeeper, I guess. Something like that. Here we got some polar bears on this here loading screen. Alright. You've got your best chance, or like the chance of a lifetime, to gain ownership of the small animal zoo, of the zoo where you live. Trying to translate this on the fly, stupid. Basically, prove yourself. Put the animals in the right spot. Don't mess up. Always fucking pause at the start so you know what you're working with. I know this one by heart. We have a lion here, which obviously goes in the savannah one. We got a polar bear, which goes in the Arctic one. And then we have a hippo that goes in the wetlands one. It's so straightforward. Hmm? I want to check something to make sure that it's not just stuck on that one screen. Because that would be very unfortunate. Give me a second. Okay, so it's just Streamlabs messing with me. Which is not a new thing at all. Let's see what we got in these enclosures. Literally fucking nothing is what we got to work with here. Here's also an upper 6 track. Just so literally everything that is available in the place when it comes to plants and rocks. So that way you gain the most amount of money to work with so that you don't end up, you know, accidentally losing because you don't have enough money. It's a cheesy strat, but it works. Alright, well, let's see. We have this polar bear here, who does not have any food or anything. He has water in this little enclosure. So let's provide some meats. A water bowl. Let's research on this tiny ball. Let's give him a shelter. So that's nice. I think that's all this bear needs. In case I place the bear down. Pretty sure you just automatically fail this one if you send if you free the animals to the wild. I mean, you can totally do that. The game is not gonna stop you, but just maybe that's not a good idea. Let's also give this guy a shelter. Just up and down right there. I think these things have entrances. Yes, they do. Then we have the hippo. I'm gonna try not to use the items that are part of the mods that I have, because they sometimes break the balance of this game. It's just a slight bit. So let's let all these animals out. I'm pretty sure our goal is release all the animals in the right biome, take care of the zoo for 1 month, and make sure all the animals remain by the end of the month. That's super easy. I don't think the zoo has a zookeeper. Technically, you're supposed to kind of take care of the animals by yourself at the start if you want to be ideal about it. Which, I mean, can be done. I'm gonna do the thing that is known as place down some donation boxes. Because even though we're only running the zoo for a month, it'll be nice. It'll be handy, if you will. And also just kind of me flexing the fact that I know how this game works. Because I enjoy that. I enjoy knowing how the game works. I'm already giving these guys way too much stuff than what they need. But I enjoy making sure that these guys have it nice. Same thing with the guests. Even if this particular challenge is not focused on the guests, this particular challenge is focused on the animals. Check this out. Reutilizing some space for other things. That's what I call smart. That's a wrong spot for that. Oh yeah, pretzels. I don't mind pretzels, but I feel like there's better things than pretzels. Notice where the gate is. Can't move the gate. Which is a shame that you can't move the gates. I'm guessing that this park is not open. Or the zoo. I keep on calling it a park because in Swedish it's known as an animal park. So, you know. Screw it. I can place down a zookeeper. We're only keeping the zoo for a month. There's our lionette. There's our very ugly lionette. Like, I'm sorry, but some of the graphics in this game don't quite hold up, and so this face does not. This particular lion face does not hold up very well. I'm gonna be frank. He's just roaring. I think the polar bear and the lion is roaring at each other because, you know, they want to socialize. Oh, now the water is the good water. I'm guessing the last time the graphics just wasn't updated before I loaded in properly. This hippo is... I mean, they did their best trying to stylize the animals while keeping them, you know, supposedly realistic. It sure moves. Also, I remember seeing this water as a child and being blown away because I was like, holy shit, this is the best water in all of fucking video games. It's not that impressive now. But it's not bad. I'll tell you that. It's not bad. There's the hay. It's better water than some other games that I've seen. I don't even know why I placed out all these facilities, considering we're not gonna be in this particular zoo for very long, nor is it open at all. I don't think I'm even allowed to open it. There's a fish in here. There are? I don't know what fish these are. They're certainly fish, though. Then we have a polar bear over here, who is, very sideways. Ah! Golly. Some of these sounds are so nostalgic. Like this water sound. Oh, there. Whoa! Buddy! What are you doing? You're just absolutely destroying the water physics. Okay then. Yeah, I forgot that this game has like water physics. Look at that. Isn't that impressive for a game that came out in like 2004? What? He stand. Stanced, if you will. Ah, he was communicating with the lion again. They're friends. It's nice that they can communicate and be social that way. Because they would get lonely otherwise. Let's look at this fella. That is certainly a face. Oh. Sure. Some of the older animal models scam raised something. They're at least better than the fucking humans. Like, these guys. They're all the same. Oh yeah, look at those 2D pretzels. Aren't they good? Gosh. These textures are so crusty. The face of a very happy working man. Am I right? Sad thing is that the people inside of the shops are not considered staff. Or well, they're sort of not considered staff. I don't know how that whole thing actually works. Because I've never seen any of the staff people inside of the, like, facilities, you know, leave. Or do anything else. They only exist to be part of these. We're just waiting some more. Could do some shenanigans. Usually what I would do while I'm waiting, which we can reenact the thing that I did the other time. Although we only have access to small balls this time. So let's say make a small hole for small balls. Okay, it's the deepest hole we can get. Here's the interdimensional ball pit. I just wasted all of my money. This is fine. Ah, I can't even properly go. Well, you can kind of sort of go in. This is a fucking lame-ass ball pit. There's no pizzazz about this at all. They're not as interesting as the pink rubber balls. They make shadows make any sense now. Let's get rid of these. We don't need those. They were a fun distraction for a couple of minutes. When is this freaking gonna happen? Like, we're basically just looking at these animals. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you have human teeth? Why does this polar bear not at all look like a polar bear? Like, this polar bear looks like a person trying to pretend to be a polar bear, and it does not help the fact that it has fucking human teeth. Or you hit the small ball. I think. Like, this is not a polar bear. This is a man. Hate it. Oh, it's a lady bear. I didn't know. You're scratching. Ain't that nice? What are you doing? Nothing? You're looking around. Oh, I can show off a thing. Did you know you can make waterfalls in this game? They're very finicky to actually, you know, create. But there you go. You also sometimes get fun glitched water while trying to make them. This is what happens when you try to do waterfalls in this game. This happens. This is the friggin' Zoo Tycoon 2 fucking waterfall experience. Whatever the fuck this shit is. Like, you can make waterfalls. But at what fucking cost? I mean, in the game it costs nothing, but like... What is even happening here? Like, the algorithm for making the waterfalls just completely breaks. To be fair, so does the water, apparently. Water and elevation use does not mix. Not at all. But at least you can make waterfalls, I guess. You want to see some very fucking poorly made cars. There's some really poorly made cars all the way over here, beyond the entrance, which we can see in crisp detail because of the fact that I'm running this game in the highest graphical settings. Look at how fucking awful these cars are. They're so bad. But they're sure low poly. Though to be fair, most of the assets outside of the zoo itself are kinda shit. But it's because you're not supposed to focus on them. You're supposed to focus on your zoo. You know. This thing. Oh my gosh, can it be February already? Funnily enough. Oh, hey, you jumped. That's kind of what I want as well in real life. I would enjoy it to be February. Because I get good things in February. It's also when I have my birthday. Yeah. I'm literally slowly losing my patience. I just want it to be done. So we can move on. Although, this is sure some fun. Why is the plant still in there? They're not supposed to be able to be in the water. But, yeah. You can really see the seams of this game when you start doing shit like that. Do do do. Da, 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 da. Oh, I did it. I can move on to the next scenario right away. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't need to save this. Yay! I'm sorry, this campaign. I don't even know. Scenario? Campaign? I think they switched around the names for the things in each of the things. More water sounds. There are a few things that you need to do for the animals so that the animals feel well and so that visitors enjoy your park. Zoo. You always have to deal with me saying park a lot. When you start your work, you'll take one thing at a time to make sure that your zoo becomes a popular place to visit. You're a beginner, or you're starting a zoo as a pair of zebras. Visitors like to see animals that interact with each other, so these two animals will help you pull in more visitors. Make an enclosure with the right biome for your zebras, and make sure that they get the right food and don't have to go thirsty. So our goal here is make an appropriate enclosure for the zebras and make sure that the zebras get all their needs fulfilled. Conveniently, they have an enclosure already right there. Let's pause the time and fill this in with the savanna biome. Some of it ended up on the outside. I need to fix that. There we go. I don't need to fix it, but I want to fix it. Here's an easy solution to if you don't want to buy water for your zebras. Just slap down some actual water. I'll give them this for some shade, a tree, some grass. They don't need rocks. And then some hay. And I guess I should have a water bowl just in case. Because sometimes the animals don't quite realize they can drink water from, you know, the water source. So, you know. Oh, there's a pigeon. I want to look at this pigeon. You see this pigeon? Oh yeah, it's a good pigeon. That's a good pigeon indeed. Let's release the zebras. They are hungry and they're thirsty. Let's unpause so that everything can fall into place. You can already tell that they kind of placed down some things for you here to start off with. Also, fun tip for you, this fucking visitors don't give a shit about the scenery around. Like, I've never actually seen the visitors give a shit about the scenery, so you can just destroy whatever you feel like. Now there will be visitors coming to your zoo. You want to make sure that it is as nice for them as possible. Visitors tend to get hungry and thirsty, so it's very important that there are places for them to get such things. Place out a hot dog stand and a soda stand in your zoo so that the visitors will have a nice time. Just like animals, the visitors do get hungry and they get thirsty. Even if your zoo is small, it's a good start. Word of how nice the place is spreading, but it would be even better if you could do some advertising. A journalist has offered to write an article about your zoo and has requested a picture of your zebras. The new thing in all the newspapers about animals is that they're using objects to stimulate their entertainment and playfulness. The journalist then wants to have two pictures, one of a zebra running around, and one of them using a scratching pole. You need to research the scratching pole to buy it, which we can just research the scratching pole. And then we want to make sure that we keep an eye out on our zebras, so that they, when they run, we can take a picture of that. The thing is, the zebras can just kind of run whenever, which means that you need to keep a close eye on them if you want to make sure that you actually catch them running. So we're gonna kind of keep an eye out, although I can add some more stuff around. It's like, even though we don't have much going on here, visitors are quick to complain. We also have now done the research for the scratching pole, so we can place that down. And hopefully these guys will use it when they get dirty to clean themselves, and then we can take a picture of that for the thing. There is a squirrel. I want to take a picture of the squirrel. Squirrel. Let's see, what are these guys doing? Are they doing anything? Are you running? You're walking. These zebras be walking. I shouldn't be grooming them, because then they won't groom themselves on the thing. That's bad, because we want to take pictures of that. You're gonna go rest under the shade. You're walking around. Maybe they will run around because they are. They need some entertainment. No, they're both gonna just go chill under the shelter. It's fine. They can chill under the shelter if they want. Seems like the people are enjoying seeing the zebras. That's nice. Let me see if I can research this candy cane stand. Okay, they're greeting each other. They're socializing. You know, like animals do. Isn't that how you socialize? You sniff each other and then call it a day. My gosh, you two. Why don't you want to run? Isn't it something that zebras like to do? They're currently just grazing. Literally is grazing. Seems like the visitors are very much enjoying the fact that they're grazing. Buddy, you're off the path! You're supposed to stay on the path when you look at the things. I'm currently standing around. Do something! Okay, I'm sick and tired of you guys just grazing. Just do stuff. Oh, he's running! They're running! That's a fucking awful picture, but I got a picture of them running. I think they were chasing each other. Yeah, they were chasing each other. Alright, I got the candy cane stand. Who placed these tables unevenly from each other? It's a crime. They're currently not very dirty at all, which means we need to keep on waiting. What do you think? It seems like the animals are enjoying their environment. Thanks to visitors. Turkey. I like turkeys. I think they are underrated animals. I also like this animal. The nothing? My favorite animal. The nothing animal. Now we're basically just waiting. Okay. Forget what the other things we need to do in this particular scenario is, aside from just, you know, having these zebras. There are new items to buy, says the game. I wonder what items they are. I say as I'm just demolishing everything around to get just a little bit of extra cash. Can never hurt. I get it running around again. That's nice. They're very much enjoying each other's company, and that is good. I used to realize that because of the fact that they can at least hire a janitor, so that I don't have to worry about cleaning up after the visitors doing their things. Because that's just annoying. Yeah, let's place a donation box over there so people don't have to walk all the way over here if they want to donate. These guys just keep on grazing. Not getting dirty. Wonder. They're showing off. Isn't that great? Strutting, if you will. What more funky things can we add? Aside from all these modded in items that I don't want to add in, because no. Oh, there's the ride. There's the bouncy rides. I'll take the one that I don't have to research, because that's easy. Now they're running again. So I do not mind. Though I did get a picture of that, which I've kind of thought that I would get the picture of the other thing first. Because that's usually how this goes. But, you know. It's fine. People seem to be enjoying looking at the animals. But these are lyrebirds. Neat. See what the animals the people like. Apparently, why are there so many fans of beavers? There's just so many fans of beavers in this fucking zoo. Why is there so? Why are people so fucking absolutely bonkers for beavers? Like, sure, I think they're nice little animals, but like, really? Really? There's that many beaver fans? Hopefully I didn't miss them, you know, grooming against the thing. It's entirely possible that I did. Because, you know, I didn't pay attention. Let's be careful so we don't actually groom them. We don't want that. Look at those low poly ears. Like diamonds. But, you know, it works. It gets the job done. Is it not? Oh, they were standing underneath the thing. I was like, they're standing around. They were sleeping? I doubt that they were actually sleeping. Because that does not seem... Like, you're gonna sleep while your eyes are open and also blinking? Like, I feel like they could at least add the detail of, you know, having their eyes be closed while they sleep. Or they are in love. No, I don't want you to groom each other. No, stop it. Don't groom each other. Use the fucking thing. Yes. They are using the fucking scratching pole. You're becoming more and more famous. And are now getting an offer of to borrow 2 more animals. You've acquired 2 jaguars for the zoo that you get to keep for 2 months. Make sure that the animals thrive under this time in an appropriate environment with enough space, the right kind of food, lots of water, and then they can also rest. Here comes the harder part, which is these jaguars. Here's the thing though. The game is so nice and places this little area for you, which means you can utilize the fence that they've already given you to make a slightly bigger enclosure. Because all you need to do is like that. And then you get rid of this fence. It's not pretty, but it works. Then we want to give them a shelter, because jaguars are very shy animals, at least according to this game. You slap down the usuals. Couple of trees that we have access to. Not a lot of them. Sure, I'll take what I can get. Let's release 1 jaguar. 2 jaguar. They're both very dirty. Let's clean them. Let's brush these jaguars. Oh. Wow. Really? I was pretty sure. I would need to do more than that. It's just like, you win! You brushed some jaguars! I guess I win. Alright. Sure, let's move on to the next scenario. Just waiting for this loading. Ah, there we go. Blah blah blah, the basics of getting new animals and yada yada. You can make your zoo more famous if you do all the basics important things. This also includes getting more visitors, and happy visitors will donate money. Now it's like you get to do the things. You get to prove yourself. This is your time to shine, where you have to do all the things. Which means pause the game, sell everything, so that we have the most money possible to work with here, so that we don't end up running out. This is the true challenge, and by the true challenge I mean it's the true challenge at the end of this particular set of scenarios. So we're set to do things on our own. And I think I proved myself last time when I showed off that I could just make an entire zoo in one fucking sitting. This will be easy peasy. The real challenge later on will be doing the fucking Great Panda scenario, which apparently is the most difficult fucking scenario in this entire game. Even though I will say, I never got to it as a kid. To be fair, I wasn't very good at this game as a kid. Well, I tried. I didn't quite get everything. Mostly because of the financial part, because, you know, I didn't look at the money a lot of the time. Mostly just wanted to look at the fun animals. This is a very awkward shape to work around. But the game kind of wants you to work around this shape because it's more financially viable to utilize this shape than to build a new shape. But let's just flat out things, because flat ground is easier to work on. Even if I do love me some elevation. It'll just make things easier in the long run. There we go. We got this dirt path here. We can try to utilize this dirt path. Because we currently don't have any dirt path, however. Or we can replace some of the path with this path. And make our own kind of path around. Or we can just have some fun with these shapes a little bit. Okay, we got some moose. Moose are an excellent addition, like an excellent thing to start with. Same thing with the Thompson Gazelle. The reindeers are not bad, but they're not the greatest. I also don't know about these modded animals. Ooh, armadillos though. I do want to make a fucking turkey enclosure because I think turkeys are fun. So let's make a moose enclosure, shall we? We only have the non-fancy fence. So we're gonna use the slightly cheaper fence for some of these, and make these a little bit of weird shapes. But that's how it be sometimes. Oh, that's way too tiny for a moose. We do have a little bit of extra money because I utilized strats. Let's do it like that. That should be a fine amount of space for at least one moose. I don't know about two moose, but we'll see. Okay, you don't have anything in terms of fun stuff. That is fine. We can make do. Any rocks? Two rocks. Okay. One moose. Two moose. Then we place down our Old Faithful. Benches. Always want benches. Looks a little funky there. I don't want to make like a little space here. Yeah. It looks really fucking weird, but I like it. Here we enjoy some weird things from time to time. It's too bad your research don't kind of go across stuff. So you just kind of gotta deal with the things. There, that should be fine. Usually you don't want to hire anyone until at least later when you've gotten started. Are you guys okay? You guys seem okay? Good. Good, 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 good. They are content. That's all I need. So now we're gonna wait for our visitors to come. And they'll get to enjoy looking at moose. We're gonna wait for a little bit of money to come in. We don't want to suddenly go too crazy in the beginning, because otherwise you're gonna end up in the trap of having used up way too much money in the beginning, where you basically have no money, or you're gonna have to rely on the good faith of your visitors to give you donations, which fickle at best. Let's just say that. There we go. Just adjusting the volume a little bit here. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to wait. No, the question is, what are the goals actually? You have $5,000 in donations for visitors. Literally, that's it? That's the whole thing? Let's see what we don't have many visitors yet, but okay, so we have peacocks, lions, and reindeer, that's what they're called. They're not moose. Nobody here is a fan of moose, which is a little unfortunate. And of course they go to the side where I don't have any stuff down. There, now they're pretending to be moose. I'm pretending to be moose 1. Maybe we should give these guys some names. I'm gonna name this one Helga, and this will be Ulle. That's how you pronounce that. They're just yelling at each other. Isn't that just fun life? He's yelling the fuck. Going crazy. They're gonna sleep in the shade. Now here's a tool that they don't tell you about. Here's where you can see the visibility of animals. This is good for estimating where animals can actually go hide. Because you want some spots where the visitors can't see the animals. So apparently these visitors can just look through trees, no problem. But that means that they can see all of the enclosure. Which isn't the worst thing. These guys seem to be getting their privacy by just being next to these trees. Which is good. You want your animals to get some privacy. I don't think these kids are gonna be donating much. Ah! Jesus Christ. Scared me. This is fine. Although, let's lower that just the slightest bit, because that was just kinda out of nowhere. There, that should be fine. Alright, let's make sure they have all they need in here. I don't want to accidentally miss or forget anything, because we are the zookeeper in this case, because we don't want to hire a zookeeper because they cost money. Alright, so we got some moose. Some people in this park like like peacocks, and by that I mean one person does. There are multiple people that like lions, but I'm pretty sure we don't have access to lions just yet. Which is it's a thing. We could make some reindeer, but we kind of want to have some variety with our animals. What if we make some turkeys? I don't think people... I would like turkeys. I don't know if people really vibe with turkeys. But we can make like a little spot for these here peafowl. The only problem with peafowl is that they breed really fast, so you kind of have to keep an eye on that. This is a nasty, nasty fucking formation of shapes here, but... oh, you know. We're gonna have to puzzle piece these things together. And that's just how it's gonna be. Grass is the cheapest. And these guys don't have any things to play with. Though they do have trees. No plants, no rocks. Ain't that exciting? I think this should be enough space. We only need 2. I don't want more than that. Because that's way too much. If you get more than 2. Especially if you get 2 males, then they start fighting each other, and that's bad. It's a lot of lion fans in here. Too fucking mad. I don't have access to lions. When they're talking with each other about the animals. They're tired. They're apparently thinking that this is very educational, seeing them just stand there and do nothing. Though to be fair, most of the time when you go to the zoo and you actually look at the animals, they're actually standing around doing nothing, or they're just hiding. And that's all. That's so fun. Did these guys not realize that there's facilities over here? Or just... I don't know. Maybe they're not interested in the facilities. There are new items to purchase. Golly! Oh, what a funky. What items are you talking about? Anything fun? Not really. Maybe some new animal objects? Ooh, the thing. Would you like that thing? Anything for these guys? No? Still nothing. Let's refill all the things! Because we want to do things so that the animals are happy. Also, when you connect the different enclosures with each other, it makes it way easier for later when you have zookeepers for them to run around in between the things. Now we're getting some people. Oh, these people love moose. Are you a moose fan? You're not a moose fan, but apparently you do enjoy the moose anyways. That's good. People shall enjoy the moose. Are the people in chat a fan of moose? I think they're neat. Although they're very terrifying if you actually see them in person. Like, holy shit. They're very big animals. Also, there's just so many people that suddenly, for some reason, decided to go this way. Is it because everyone at once decided that they're hungry now? I guess so. Well, the hot dog stand is about to get a lot of stuff. A lot of visitors to buy some hot dogs. There's literally no queue! They're standing in queue. Well, there's nobody else in front of them. Oh, is it because this guy technically is the first in queue? Very polite. He thinks that this thing has fair prices. He currently has a hot dog in his inventory. I like that you can see the inventory of the... Oh yeah, the peafowl is up in the tree. They can fly up into the tree. Did you know? Just making sure we don't miss anything. I also have to remember that I am also the janitor, alongside being the zookeeper, which means I need to make sure to keep shit clean when these guys eventually throw away all their fucking wrappers. You know, they're hot dog wrappers. Because that's his thing. Am I not allowed to clean out this trash can? Pretty sure I was supposed to be allowed to clean out the trash can. So we could just hire a janitor. There. You do that. I'll deal with the other thing, which is known as animals. Let's see, what have we gotten in donations? Oh. Only $138 so far. It's not a lot. Still, use a shit ton of lion fans. There are so many lion fans! Why are there so many lion fans in here? There's also some armadillo fans. I don't have access to lions! The game is like, no, you shall only get the lion fans. Fine, I'll make an enclosure for the fucking, these little guys. For the armadillos. Is there, like, no appropriate fence? What is this? Feels a little bit like cheating to use some of the modded fence. But, I mean, who am I to say no to using some fence? Don't need to be the biggest enclosure in the world. They're used to armadillos. I don't even know what kind of fence this is. Is it like... is it glass? Let me look at this. It is glass. They don't have an thing. They could give them ball. Get them lots of grass to hide. Here's a rock. Get him a little bit of water. 1 armadillo. 2 armadillo. This guy's name is Roger. This one is called Bell. Yeah. Oh, that guy immediately is looking at the armadillos. You can be Kiki. And this guy can be named Lord. It's a good name. Okay, people are fucking loving they got them, their armadillos. That's good. Give me many donations for the armadillos. Make sure the armadillos are happy. We have access to small ball. Oh, this finally got done researching. Oh, these guys are just chilling. Do you guys have any toys yet? No? Okay, I gave you guys a little ball. I think. I don't see what... oh, there it is. Oh, they're basically just reskinned artworks, these little guys. Let me go down to their level. That is, indeed, whatchamacallit? Armadillos. Wow. It just opens the middle of the gate. I like this fence. Why haven't I seen this fence before? It's a good fence. Let's go over the animals again so we don't accidentally miss anything. It seems like the moose are very much just kind of taking care of themselves here. Whee! Let's go fast. Oh, there's the birds up in the tree. Okay, we're slowly but surely getting there. Okay, we're getting some donations up. That's good, that's good. Not sure what more we can do to really get people to get more money so we can work with more things. Oh gosh, why is it so big that way? Oh, I see people in our zoo seem to be complaining about the fact there are not enough places that are known as restrooms. Maybe we'll place a restroom over here. There. Maybe that will make people happy. Let's place an ATM. How about right there? That's a good spot. Wait, why are you donating for the Armadillos when you're all the way over here? I don't understand. The children are complaining about the fact that they want something else for dessert other than fucking, what is it called? Pretzels. Which I understand. Let's see if we can finish the scenario today before I wrap up. Because that would be a fun goal to do. I think. Doing all the things. I'm the best zookeeper. I do all the jobs in this zoo. And they're gonna donate. Thank you. How much are you gonna donate? Oh, it's a lot. Hold on. 406 minus 365. That's $41! Golly, these children, they don't understand how money works, do they? Though I don't think this game understands how money works either. But what do I know? We have no objects we can buy, so maybe we can get something for these guys. Do you have anything for these guys? Hey, Floovers! That is something! Alright, we got the candy cane stall. Okay, you're using the stall. I'm gonna move the stall, and I'm gonna move this bench 1 square over there. I'm gonna slap that right next to the other one. Genius! Alright, so we're slowly but surely closing in on our goal. And by that I mean we have now 932 donation dollars out of 5,000. We're slowly but surely getting there. It'll get there. Should probably add a couple of more animals. We have 3. Sadly, I can't add any lions. Even though the visitors are completely, they're super huge fans of lions. I don't have access to lions yet, I don't think. Maybe now I do. Though I'll have to be lucky with the randomly generated stuff here. Maybe we can try and get another animal in a different biome. And I kind of don't want to use the extinct animals because, I don't know, it just feels weird if we're not doing an extinct animals themed. Like, a zoo to begin with, then why should one have those there? There's the cockatoos. They're very cute. Though the game apparently heard me and is very, very intent on giving me only extinct animals now. Stop! I do not want these. I like Zookeepers, but it is not appropriate for this kind of park. They're also really expensive. Don't need more armadillos. We have armadillos. What is Jim Spock? What is this? It's one of those animals that I've not really seen much of before. It's a hornbill. Give me something! I mean, I can make some turtles, but that's like just a bunch of small animals. Oh, there's two different ones with the same thing. Ooh, don't tempt me. I like to see turtles. And we're gonna get more peafowls. Oh, you're small. Enough for turkey. We're just gonna see what we can get. These guys are in the brush. Could get a gem Spock since it's in a different biome, but I want to see if I can get anything special. There's the water buffalo. I do like the water buffalo. I don't know if the guests care about water buffalo. They mostly seem to care about lions. But I don't have lions. Could do a water buffalo enclosure over here. You do have a biome we don't have yet. Or they're in a biome we don't have yet. And they have the lowfins. We can use the lowfins as well. Which we do enjoy. Need to slap down some wetlands. Let's place down a shelter. Either one works fine. And then a gate. We can do a gate like that and a gate like that. And then we'll place down one water buffalo, two water buffalo. And then this might be, well, I I feel like this would be the time to add enough for Zookeeper, but I'll just have to regularly keep an eye out on making sure that I go to each of the animals and fulfill their needs. Oh, that's the egg. It is very small. Let's zoom over to our armadillos. And clean up this place. Including our armadillo that's going through the tree. We might see some baby armadillos as well. These guys be swaying back and forth. Because that's what water buffalo do, apparently, according to this game. Look at these. Look at these fellas. They're enjoying the armadillos very, very much. They love them. Girls' night. I think people also brought over here because of the fucking restrooms. There's still, it's just a teensiest bit of a crowd over here. People are still interested in the peafowls, just not as much. This guy apparently really likes the peafowls. Yep, loves them. Are you a peafowl fan? No, you like lions. And we have access to dirt path now. Which means we can make these paths actually match each other. What if we do that? Yeah, it's nicer. We want to make it look a little nice. Right? So we can place down new facilities if we do research them. However, because I have spent many monies, I should probably not do that. Just to make sure that I can afford more stuff. Yeah! Pretty sure they can move around even if those are arranged in such a manner. Now we slap down a recycling bin. We also want to have one over here. Just to make sure that people don't just throw their trash where it's not supposed to be. Do we have any entertainment items for the adults? We do have the small fountain. Which... Wait, what? The small fountain is more to research than the elephant fountain. Which I find very strange. You'd think it would be the opposite. I mean... I'm pretty sure the small fountain costs less to place down than the elephant fountain, so I'm gonna research the small fountain. And hope! Let's hope that that's not a bad decision. Because I'm starting to run a little bit low on money over there. You can see it up in the top right corner. Okay, the peafowls are doing fine. It's good. I'd like to see it. I think most of the animals are doing just fine right now, which is good. the guests also seem to be pretty happy overall, although they don't seem to be very content not throwing... Wait. What is this? This is not our proper trash bin. That's why they didn't throw the trash in the right thing. There. I guess they didn't count the effort trash bin as like a trash bin. You spy hot dogs, you fools. And let's place down a small fountain right here. That way people can go look at it and be like, wow, a small fountain. That's so exciting. What if we sell this? Yep, and then replace this with this deck. Yeah, there we go. Everything's just coming together. How are we doing on our goal here? Is there a total way to see all the donations? Because we're slowly getting there. Okay, here's the total donations. We just need 2,000 more. Yay, we got more P-files. There we go, that's nice looking. Ain't that quaint? Oh, I realized I don't have any benches on the other side. It's probably a good idea. Symmetry. Yeah, symmetry, although... Stop throwing the trash in nowhere. Can you not access the trash can because of the tables in the middle? I'm almost feeling like that's what's happening here. Like, just throw the trash in the trash bins, you fiends! Like, do I need enough for trash bin? Here, there's 2 of them now. Don't litter. Unless there's gonna be a moose baby. Isn't that exciting? Although, first of all, we're gonna make sure that all of our stuff is refilled so that... my new one. Yay! We got 2 moose babies! 2 of them. Isn't that exciting? We got 2 baby mooses, not just 1. What a family. That'll help bring in a little bit of donations, provided if people actually look at the goddamn moose. Let me clean up over here. Okay, adding the for trash bin apparently helped. Now people aren't littering everywhere. That's good. We don't want people littering. Littering is bad. And now everyone is just, like, over on the other side. Nobody's interested in this side. Sadness is deep. Maybe we should add another enclosure. The problem is we don't have that much money. Fuck it, the spinner of salt licks. Why are you angry? Oh. They're still upset about the goddamn fucking restrooms. They're like, there's not enough restrooms. Is there ever enough restrooms? Because it feels like there never is enough restrooms when you play this game. The visitors just constantly complain about them. Yay! Salt lick! Let's place down a salt lick over here for our water buffalo. And a salt lick for our moose. They're just loving this tree in particular. Oh, we have a baby peafowl. No fanfare whatsoever about this baby peafowl, but we have it. Also, that's not what baby peafowl looks like. But, you know, they've tried. They've tried. Let's make sure our armadillos are all good. Let's check in on the water buffalo again. This bench is just the most popular thing ever. I don't even know what this water buffalo is doing. He's just laying down? Let's look at that face for a second. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's water buffalo, I guess. I'll be honest, I've not seen water buffalo in real life, so I wouldn't know. But, I don't know. I have a feeling that not every depiction of the animals in this game is particularly accurate. So why are you over here? You should be over here, where it's far more busy. Let's see, how far are we off now? Okay, we're getting there, so haha, nice, almost. Maybe we can do one last thing. To really get the last couple of stuff a bit fast. Maybe we can bring some more attention to over here again. There's a couple of people still here. It's too boring for me. Just look at the fountain then. Is that not exciting for you? What toucans? Oh, I love the Bear State Bear. They're fun. Even if they're not fan favorites. Wait. Now everybody loves storks. Storks and lions. All of a sudden, everybody became stork fans. Maybe we can try and find a stork then. See if we can appease these people that just absolutely love storks. You could say they're storked for storks. Where's the storks? I don't know why some people can enjoy the stream when I say shit like that, but hey. That's just the reason why I come here, ain't it? You hear me babble on about nothing while I play some games that people don't care about anymore. Or I'm pretty sure there's like a small but very devoted fan base to this game, which seems to kind of be my niche, I guess. Games with small but devoted fan bases. Let's make some storks, because these people seem to be really enthralled about storks. Although maybe we could just place the storks in the same exhibit as these guys. Oh, there's a frog! Sorry. Frog! Yeah! Frog! Completely off track. There's frog. Yeah, why not? We can have the storks be in the same enclosure, and apparently they can use the same fence. It's amazing. Well, there we go. Hopefully the right type of storks. Because it looks like these are the same storks. I shall name you Harriet. And you can be... Coconut. These guys don't have a name. You can be Bean. And you can be... Truffle. I think we named our armadillos. Yeah, we did. We might be getting armadillo babies. I'm gonna name the baby, Moose. Meese. And you can be... Clara. I have the baby peafowl somewhere, which I'm currently not seeing it, probably because it's so darn small. Where's your son? There's the son. Oh, it's up in the tree. You can be named Sleepy, because you appear to be sleepy. Okay, we got people absolutely fucking stoked about the storks over here. Anyways. We did it. No fanfare or anything. Yay! Oh, I unlocked the thing. I want to see the thing I unlocked. Oh, I unlocked this! I like this thing. This is one of my favorite items. There we go. That's nice. Let's look at this item, and then I'm gonna wrap up because that kind of came a bit. That happened a bit faster than I thought. Also, wow, this really is. I was way more impressed with this item as a child. This item kind of blows. Like the pole is nothing. It's just no texture. Alright. Well, here. I'll slap down the zookeeper who has to deal with the most annoying shit ever. How much did we get, anyways? Over 5,000. That's nice. I kind of want to see the baby armadillos before I wrap up fully, because we're gonna get their baby armadillos in any second now. They're sleeping in the shade. They still don't have any buildings. Which is sad. Oh, she's gonna have some babies as soon as they get some drink. Oh, these poor armadillos don't get any privacy, though apparently placing down some grass helped a bit. Maybe I'll place down more grass. Yeah, I wish there was some shelter for these guys, but I currently don't have access to any. Okay, we're gonna see the babies. And then I'm gonna wrap up the stream today. It's been fun though. We did one of the main sets of scenarios, which is the first one. which wasn't too hard, though it took longer than I thought it would. And then we did a bunch of different tutorials. Babies! Let's look at these babies. Oh, there's 3 of them! Oh, they're so small. Immediately they go to play with the ball. Yeah, you go, little guy. Well, they're just small. This guy is really talkative. And they can teleport. Cool. Everyone's like, ooh, baby armadillos. To be fair, I'm also like, ooh, baby armadillos. Hell yeah. Do enjoy seeing that. It's fun. Alright, well, we did finish this scenario, which means we can just leave this park. So, I'm gonna save it anyways. First scenario thing, I don't even know what the length of the names can be, but I am gonna wrap it up here for today. Just wanted to play this again, maybe next time, on next Thursday, I'll play this some more, and we can tackle some of the other scenarios. Could be fun, be enjoyable, see what other things we got in store, or I'll play something else. I don't know. It's just whatever happens to feel right in the moment, and sometimes that just happens to be this game, I guess. Anyways, I'm done for today, and I hope the people have been enjoying, even if there hasn't been much chatting, but I still appreciate the lurkers that sit and just kind of watch. You guys are amazing, and I will see y'all later. You'll find me streaming next Tuesday, some more Viva Pinata, and next Thursday, where I'll stream another thing, I guess. We'll see what it ends up being. Also, of course, we're gonna end the stream with some wonderful glitching, but I hope that you people have enjoyed watching the stream. And you know where to find me. And I will see you next week with some more stuff. May you have a good evening, day, night, whatever time it is where you're at. And that'll be all. Bye bye.